Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for always stopping by, liking, commenting and subscribing. For the new ones, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification bell so that you will be notified on when I drop the next update on Can You See Me? Stay tuned on today's episode. Suchi rushes home and searches for Pihu all around, but doesn't find her except her shoes. She reminisces Gopal's words to search Pihu thoroughly all around. She sees shop address on shoes and thinks she may find clue in that shop. He reaches shop and finds it closed. Gopal comes there in disguise of Krish and says shop is closed, but she can meet shopkeeper and he is going out of city forever by 9 p.m. And if she does not find him, she will never meet Pihu. Arav breaks things in Suchi's room, filming that he would continue until he gets his car. Suchi returns home and sees Arav breaking things and asks why he's doing this. He says he will continue until he gets his car back and asks her to tell who took his car. She says she will tell him later. He locks the door from outside and says he would not let her go out until she tells who took his car. She thinks she has to reach shopkeeper at any cost and gets out of the window through cloth rope. Gopal peeps and says she has to pass many tests to prove her motherhood towards Pihu and has to risk her life. So she gets out but sees her scooter not starting. She thinks she has to reach shopkeeper at any cost and runs. Chris shows her shopkeeper's house. Suchi reaches shopkeeper's house and sees it locked from inside. She hears goons torturing shopkeeper to repay her loan, else they would kill him. Suchi knocks on the door and pleads not to kill him. Goons open door. Suchi walks in and warns goons not to harm shopkeeper, else she would file police complaints against them. They laugh and say they would give him poison and he would die slowly within 12 hours in his own house. Suchi thinks if shopkeeper dies, she will not get Pihu's information. Suchi pleads goons to spare shopkeeper. They ask her to consume poison herself then. She picks glass and gulps poison. Goons laugh and leave. Suchi asks shopkeeper to tell where her Pihu is. He says he does not know anything. She says she drank poison when he promised that he would give her information about her Pihu. Shopkeeper says he said that to save himself. She cries and prays Gopal to help her. Gopal's calendar flies and falls on her. She holds it. Shoes and Pihu's doll fall from cupboard. She realized Pihu is in the door and runs towards home, holding doll and shoes. Gopal says Suchi risked her life for Pihu and passed every test of motherhood. Suchi reaches home. Arav worriedly asks where she was, that he was worried. She says she went to meet a friend. He asks which friend and sees her having high fever. He gets more worried. Google says Arav did not have food since morning, all worried for her. Arav says let it be Google. She will not understand. He's just a house owner for her. Suchi walks to her room holding doll. She cries holding doll and thinks how to get Pihu out of it. She falls asleep due to the poison and then hurriedly wakes up worried. Gopal does Lila and gets antidote on the table. Suchi drinks it and gets well. She thinks only Krish can solve her problem, but don't know where he stays. She walks out of the room. Arav asks her to tell where his car is, as it is a gift by his sister. Suchi says a thief stole it and sold it into pieces. Arav angrily asks to tell truth and throws her doll. She picks doll back and angrily tries to slap him but stops. She leaves home. Arav thinks why she's so worried about the doll. He needs to find out. Suchi walks on the road searching Krish and asks people. Krish comes holding Fidget. Suchi reaches but hurts and knocks door according to Krish's instruction. An old man opens the door. She converses with him and he says he works as a watchman. Suchi thinks she can get Pihu's clue at the place this man works and requests man to let her work in his place for a day. The man says it is very dangerous with mosquitoes, goons, dogs around and he was beaten by dogs many times. Suchi insists that she will not take his salary and pays him 1,000 hours instead. The man accepts and thinks he doesn't know what problem she is in. Suchi asks his watchman uniform and thinks if she can consume poison for Pihu, she can go to any extent for her. Suchi returns home and holding Pihu's doll, asks why Pihu go into mystery door. She wears watchman's dress and thinks she has to go and find clue. Araf speaks to his mother and tells he has to get back that car as it's gifted by his sister. He sees Shao wearing Suchi and thinks her as a thief. He shouts thief. Suman and Google join him. Suman asks Google to call Suchi. Araf catches Suchi. She hits leg with shoes and he leaves her waiting in pain. She picks stick and warns Araf to stay away and hit him. Surprisingly, he does not dare to catch any thief and bears trashes. Suchi runs away. Suman checks Suchi's room and does not find her, and asks Araf if he did any prank that Suchi is not at home at midnight. Suchi works at watchman in chilling cold and thinks now winter is very cold. She coughs up blood and thinks she has to find out clue before poison affects her. Inebriated goons walk in laughing and thinking her as watchman asks Matchbox to light cigarette. She does not reply. They realize she's a female and laugh. They pull her shawl and misbehave with her. She pleads to them to let her go. Goons surround Suchi. Suchi pleads to leave her alone. Gopal helps her and she beats the goons and they leave. They run away. She then walks towards home and sees an old lady calling her cat hidden in a pipe. She asks what she's doing. Lady says her cat's hid in pipe, so she is tempting cats with her favorite food, like meat, cheese, rat, doll. Suchi asks if cats can come out. Lady says yes. Suchi gets happy that she can use some trick to get Pihu out of mystery door. Lady gives her shawl, saying it's very cold. Suchi thanks her and leaves. Lady turns into Gopal, who says Suchi is passing every test of motherhood and she has to realize that Pihu went herself into door and is finding it difficult to come out. Suchi reaches home. Someone asks where she was the whole night. Suchi says a friend's house. Araf says her theft is caught. Suchi gets tensed. Someone says the thief had come last night and injured Araf's leg. Suchi sees bandage on Araf's leg. Babli comes and scolds Suchi on why she doesn't spare her children since she came into their lives. Both Araf and Mansi are suffering each day. She scolds Araf on why he's staying in this house. Suchi goes to her room and thinks how to get Pihu out of this door. She reminisces Pihu's fondness for her mother. Suchi and Pihu knock joke at the beginning of their meeting. Google comes. Suchi asks him to give watchman's uniform to the watchman with a thanks and tells him the address. He cries that Babli auntie scolded him for having ladus, as she told she had kept it for Prasad and he spoilt it. Suchi reminisces Pihu's fondness for her mother's prepared ladus. Google says she does not care about him at all. Everyone beats him in this house. Suchi pampers him and promises to get chocolate at night. Google leaves smiling. Suchi goes to the hospital to meet Anandita. Anandita, walking in garden holding support, asks where she was all these days and why she didn't come to meet her. Suchi says she was a bit busy and says she's having puja at home for Anandita's good health and wants ladus. Subo enters and says he will order ladus for her. Suchi says she wants Anandita's prepared ladus. Subo asks if she's out of her mind if she wants Anandita to go home and prepare ladus in this condition. Suchi says she has made arrangements here and asks Ward boys to keep ingredients on table. Subo continues scolding. Anandita says he does not care about her at all. Suchi continues pleading, coughs and collapses. Subo and Ward boys hold her. Alright guys, thank you for watching today's update on Can You See Me? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and stay tuned for more updates. Bye.